Designs Crochet. I'm Heather and this is my channel, and we are here to celebrate Granny Square Day and my pattern collection. I've done it! I have just been on Instagram Live and now I've come over here to YouTube. It is quite a warm evening and I was adamant that I was going to be wearing Revival, and I've shut all of the windows and doors and I'm really warm, so but I wanted to represent in Granny Square, so here I am. How do I see the chat? Hello Louise. I was just wondering where the chat is and then your message popped up, so that's good. I'm just having a warm one. Also, my pastor from my church was on my Instagram Live and I was like, felt nervous, like a head teacher, even though he's not judgmental at all. Okay, so I'm here to talk to you about Granny Square Day. I hope that you have a crochet project with you. My cheeks are hurting, they're aching from smiling so much today. I hope that you have a Granny Square project with you, and we're going to talk about the I Heart Granny Square collection. We're going to talk about my group, which I forgot to talk about on the Instagram Live. Let me write that down so I don't forget. And we're going to talk about the post-it notes that are everywhere as well. So, okay, we have got, let's start with the post-it notes. We've got yellow, we've got pink, and then we have coral. The yellow ones are everybody that has purchased the pattern collection. The pink is the reviews that I have received, and then the coral is for the testers that have received the collection as part of their rewards. Now, the yellow are sticking up really well. The pink, not so well, they keep falling off. And the coral I haven't even attempted to stick up. I tried to put them on my whiteboard and they're all just falling off. So what I'm going to do is stick all of the post-it notes on the mirror, and I'm going to leave them there for the week. So from today, the 15th of August, until next Tuesday, I'm going to leave them up. So every time I get a review, every time somebody purchases, and every time a tester receives their rewards, I'm going to add their names on as just a way to like visually show how much work has gone into this collection, and to just celebrate the collection because I appreciate you all so much. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm always jealous of those physical stores that have got like physical products going out and they can show them off, whereas mine are digital, so you don't have as much to show off. But having sold physical products recently, I'm not that jealous anymore. Digital products are so much easier. Anyway, the I Heart Granny Square collection is a collection that I've been working on for about 8 months. It is entirely granny squares. There are 5 patterns. I don't even think I actually, oh my gosh, there were so many things I needed to say on Instagram that I didn't say, so if you're here then you're going to be hearing different information. There's 5 patterns. There's Revival, there's Heartstrings, there is Revival, there is Iconic, there is Victory, and there is Amore. So you have a blanket, a sweater, a bag, a skirt, and a cushion. I designed them all, I've made them all, and they're all in the collection. Let's start with Revival because I'm wearing it. Revival is the sweater jumper if you are in United Kingdom. Granny squares, cowl neck, love it. It's cropped, but I've put the instructions in there so that you can, I've just realised I'm really warm and I've been drinking champagne, so that's probably not, let me just glug some water. Because I don't want to get too squiffy. Okay, so comments. Hi Louise, hi Shard, hi Keely. This is basically a tester party. Thank you for joining me. I was talking about revival. This is my 4th revival. It's the first pattern I ever designed. I designed it because I wanted to wear granny squares and I absolutely love it. I'm going to make this again, but I'm going to make it longer, just to show the different lengths that you can make, and I think I'm going to make it slightly oversized, so that I can put like a t-shirt underneath, like because I wear most of my clothes oversized now, whereas pre-pregnancy it was always quite close fitting. I prefer a lot of oversize at the moment, so yeah, I'm going to make another one, and I'm going to make it in black, and yeah, I'm looking forward to making my collection again. I need more water, excuse me a moment. I've just realised like I'm really warm and then I've been glugging champagne. It's so silly. Brad's going to say, how did it go in the morning? I'm going to say, I think I was squiffy. So, Revival is the first pattern. And it actually has a matching skirt. And its name is Victory. I'm not wearing it because I'm sat on the floor. And also it's way too warm to even be wearing this, let alone this one. I didn't want to be wearing it while I sat on the floor and then trying to like sit modestly. So yeah, it's a pencil skirt, but you can make it any length that you want. It's entirely out of granny squares. It has a zip on the side, actually on this side, and what else do I need to say about it other than I just love it. It looks great. You can wear them both together or you can wear it by itself. You can see Keely's put, just stay away from the winter spice gin, it's evil. I rarely drink, so half a glass of champagne, plus I didn't have any dinner because I felt too like giddy and nervous, plus I'm really tired and it's really warm in here, but I don't open the window because what if a moth comes in and then tries to eat my yarn and then so yeah. There's a skirt, there's a sweater, there's a skirt, bag. This is iconic. I made it in black sparkle yarn. It is the Brett, say Brett, is it Brett Twinkle yarn? I'll have to put it right. I don't know, my mind's just, it's gone out of my mind. It's entirely crocheted. So it's 20 squares. Obs, the handle is crocheted, though you can get a store-bought one. It's got the metal hardware which makes it just look oh so professional, and then it has a magnetic clasp to close. I can see I'm getting messages about the launch. What else? I made the original to this a couple of years ago. It was during the pandemic, and the inside was like the lining was sewn, and I only had 2 testers. Shard was one of them and another one, her name was Abby, and most people said they liked it, but what put them off was that they didn't have a sewing machine or they didn't want to sew, they wanted to crochet it all. So I figured out how to crochet it all and here it is. I made it in black and I made it in pink. I think the handle on the pink one is longer. Yeah. Or it might be that the yarn one is more stretchy. But I know that when Keely made hers, she did a row of single crochet around the edge just to stop that stretch, whereas the black yarn is a lot more like it's holding its shape. So that's my iconics. I decided during the Instagram live I'm going to make another one in this. This is Paint Box. I'm not sure of the shade, but I can check for you. They don't have the names on their bands, but on the website there are names. So it's colour 119. I had 4 balls of this. I started another granny square project with it. I'm not going to show you, I'm not going to talk about it, I'm just going to see how it goes. And yeah, I think with the rest I'm going to make another, I'm going to make iconic, and then I want to make it out of this, and then I was thinking this, but I don't know if I'd actually wear it. Another iconic in cream, and I might make the squares solid like I did on this revival. This but bag form. What do you reckon? Okay, so let's have a quick look at the comments. Oh, got a new order. Oh my gosh. From David, and then the surname's double barreled, HB. But sometimes I find that actually it's the partners and they're just using the partners PayPal. Don't blame you, go on. So I'll put David HB for now, and then if they are on here or if they're on my Instagram, then you can let me know if that is your name or not. Where's my Sharpie, people? I lost one of these pens, and all I did was sit here and I lost, oh, I've got it, and I don't know where it went. So okay, I'm gonna put David HB, but if that isn't your name, let me know. You can wave to yourself on the camera. Hi! Yeah, iconic. I want to make quite a few of them. I've just remembered. I started a new bag pattern. And I bought the rainbow metallic hardware for it. Well, my mum bought it for me as like a well done for the collection. I want to show you, but this is about the collection. Okay, so let's read through these comments. Louise put, your revival looks amazing. That's so nice that your pasta popped in. It is nice. Such a great collection. Thank you. Keely put, hi all the lovely people. Louise put, revival is the next pattern in my list. Then you can match your victory. Love the variations. Keely told me to stay away from the gin. I don't actually drink gin though, because I have a nut allergy, and quite often they put nuts in gin. Then Claire Mace put, hello everyone, happy Granny Square Day and happy launch day. Happy Granny Square Day everyone, thank you. I'm really proud of this launch. There was a few where I thought that I wouldn't get here, and I tried to vlog quite a bit of it. I go more in depth on YouTube, so I tried to vlog quite a bit of it, and quite a few times I would pick up the phone camera and I'd press record and I would just burst into tears, and I've got quite a bit of that footage. So at some point I'm going to go back and edit it all and do like a lead up to the photo shoot, and then vlog about the photo shoot, and then the whole launch. I don't know if anybody would find it interesting or not, but I really like watching the behind the scenes on the YouTubers that I follow, and also just seeing where they are can be inspiring, because sometimes they are literally like 1 or 2 steps ahead of where I want to be, and it helps me realise that what's normal and what's not, like, not, that doesn't sound right, it helps me realise that it's normal to have such a range of emotions. That's what I meant to say. And those emotions don't need to dictate how you feel. Then Louise has put, it's all amazing, what a brilliant collection, you're awesome. Thank you, I can hear you saying that as well. And then Louise put, the colour is amazing for the Shad put, that orange is stunning, and she's put, I need more vibrant colours in my stash. And then Louise put, it's nice, I like the realness. Yeah, there's a lot of detail in the vlog that I haven't really shared on Instagram, like I don't know why that is. I do definitely, I'm always real, but I go into the details. Hi Teresa, thanks for joining, and your name is on the wall because you purchased my collection. Thank you so much. We are just having a chat about the collection. Anyone on a yellow post-it note, they purchased the collection. Pink is the reviews, but they started to fall off, so I need to blue tack them on. And then coral is the testers who have collected their rewards. At the moment we're just talking our way through the collection. I need to show you Heartstrings and Amore, and we're just talking about how I've vlogged a lot of footage to share, because I was doing a lot of behind the scenes leading up to the photo shoot and the launch, and the amount of times I'd pick up the camera and then I would just cry and I couldn't even talk. And a few times, like this morning, I picked up the camera and I just had to rant. And I found that actually I don't journal as much now, I vlog, and it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to share the vlogs, but it's like a video diary. So yeah, it is very raw, very real. Let me show you Amore. That's Amore. I had such a wobble on this pattern, and I actually put this cushion together 6 times. So I made it, and then I took this row off and put it at the bottom. I think the first time I made it, it was a row short, so I had to take it apart, put the row on, then I moved the row, then I moved it back, and then I was going to make the heart bigger, and in the end I had to just tell myself, can you stop making your life difficult? I still need to sew 2 buttons on. Don't mind that. It's on my to-do list. I didn't have the right needle with me at the photo shoot, so I couldn't do it. The buttons are lovely though. Look at them. They are... they're crystal hearts from Hobbycraft, and it's also the button that I'm going to put on Victory. Yeah, so I think I need to show you Heartstrings, and then I think I showed you all of the collection. When we were on Instagram, we were talking about the collection, and then I asked if there was any questions, and we did start to talk about tips if you want to become a designer. So I'm happy to answer more questions here, and again to go like more in depth. I'm only going to stay until like we'll see, we shall see. So ask away and I'm happy to answer. I just have to glug water, so please excuse the noises. It's really warm in here and I don't want to be squiffy, and then I've got to do Teddy's milk later, so I need the water. I was asked on Instagram which one's my favourite pattern, and I can't answer. I can't, like, if I had to life or death situation answer, iconic, I think. And I have high hopes for that bag as well, and other bag patterns. But yeah, I've put so much into each pattern, I just can't pick. The comments. I guess more on the realness. I've shared more in the vlogs as well, like lack of sleep, which I'm starting to feel that now. I'm tired. Sleep deprivation, lack of sleep. I put so much of my time into the collection. Not so much of my time, that's the wrong way to put it. Basically, I get HGDC done when Teddy is asleep, whether that be his naps in the day or naps in the evening, and so because of that I end up sacrificing my own sleep, and because he has been on and off ill, like baby illnesses, croup, teething, whatnot, I've sacrificed my sleep to get the collection done, and long term it's not advisable, so I'm not here glorifying that. But that's the choice that I've made, because I have decided I want to be a stay-at-home mum, that Brad comes first, Teddy comes first, and then anything I do with HGDC is a bonus. Margarita's put, "You look beautiful." Thank you. So it's been tough. There's been, I mean, I think the easiest way to see how much I do or don't sleep is to put to just go and look at when I post in my Facebook group and on social media, and you'll see that it's like stupid o'clock in the morning, because that's when I get my time to do stuff, and it's not sustainable. So I will be making changes for the next collection and the one after that. I've got like a whole vlog planned on what I've learned from this collection and what changes I will make. Yeah, I've learned so much, so much. I'm really glad that I have done this collection, because putting one pattern out is a whole thing. Putting 5 out, wow. And I feel like I've learned a lot, ready for when I do my book. Whenever I do my book. I thought of doing 15 at once. Oh, no. Just okay. Margarita's put, "You're doing great, but I hope you get some rest after this collection. Are the patterns in UK or US?" Great question. They're in both. I use UK and US terms throughout the whole pattern, so it's just there. You don't have to try and convert it, change it, or get the right document. And I will get some rest. I plan on, from next Tuesday, I'm taking a whole week off social media, and I am taking, it was going to be 4 weeks off designing, but it might be longer. I'm, be careful how I say this, because my first plan was to put the hooks down and take a week off crocheting, let my arm heal, and not design. I can't not design. I've already started on 2 other designs. However, I'm not sharing them on social media, so there's less pressure on them and it's more of an enjoyable thing. And then I'm going to take some time during my week off just to be with Teddy, be with Brad, and then after that week I am going to use the second week to plan out the next collection, make sure I know exactly what my designs are going to be, how I want it to look, and then I will start crocheting on that collection. I want to put out 2 collections next year and a collaboration, so doing this collection twice, but I've learned a lot. I know there's definitely like the Facebook group, having that makes a big difference. Having my super sunbeams is going to really cut down on the amount of admin that I have. I'm hopefully going to have like more support from moderators. I don't want to put too much on people, but then also the more that people can help me, the better. I don't want to be the bottleneck. Yeah, I've got lots to put in place, but I'm looking forward to it. Teresa's put, well done, congratulations, happy Granny Square Day. I feel like we should have Granny Square Day more often. And then Margarita's put, good for you doing a digital detox, it's needed. I don't so much spend a lot of time on my phone, but I spend quite a bit on my screen, like my laptop, making content, writing patterns, answering queries. I've even thought about having a work phone and a personal phone, but I don't think I'd use the personal phone. So I wouldn't have much use for the personal phone. But I am quite disciplined at staying off social media. I have found that I've been using it a bit more because I've got so many tests going on. I feel like I need to be there. So yeah, back to the collection. What else do I need to talk to you about? Share that information. Shall I not? Basically, I'm gonna make another iconic, I'm gonna make another revival, I'm gonna make more of the Amore for our bedroom. I need to plug my phone in because it's dying. I'm going to use this collection as like my mindful projects. Let's see if I can get you plugged in. It's going to be my mindful projects that I think you're in charge, that I turn to when I need a Granny Square project, but I don't want to think about it, or I don't want to have to. Sometimes when I'm working on a project, I have to stop because I need to take tutorial photos. So this is just going to be my go-to when I just need a Granny Square fix. So what colour hardware should I do? Gold with the orange? Brass? Brass. I might go with brass. I have so many questions I want to ask, but I do want to know how you go from Pinterest board to pattern design. I'm stuck there right now. So I have to make a vision board, because as crocheters we are quite like tactile. What I mean is, like, we have to have it in our hands, we have to see it, we have to be visual. So you need to make a vision board. So I made this one for Iconic. Obviously I'd already made Iconic, so it's not, but you know what I mean, like yarns, how I want it to sit, how I want it to potentially look, straps, everything, it's all there. Make yourself a vision board, and then you need to stay true to the vision board, because what I've found is when you have a design idea, all these different variations will pop into your head and you'll be like, oh, but I could do this neckline, I could do that, I could do this, and all of those variations alter the pattern. So pick what you want, stay true to it, and then once you've got your vision board, I would then do your swatch and your grading information, and then I've actually changed this page. Let me cover that. Can't share all of my secret bits. Where it says instructions, I actually put next steps, and then I list out the next steps of how I'm going to make the project. And that's just so that I'm not staring at, you know, when you sat there and you don't know what to do next. So for Iconic, it was like, right, make the granny squares, create the panels, and then I'm going to do the reinforcement panels, and then I'm going to construct the reinforcement panels, and then I'm going to construct the bag, and then I'm going to add on the hardware, and then I'm going to make the handle, and I'm going to put the handle on. I'm like, okay, right, so these are my next steps. So I now need to go and pick my colours so that I can do my first step. I need to pick my colours. I need X amount of granny squares, and it just helps to break it down that way, because sometimes you can feel completely overwhelmed. Does that help? I hope that helps. And what else do I do? That's the main way I do it. Okay, Shard says, with the orange, go brass or silver. I'm gonna go brass. Collection. So when we were on Instagram, I asked if there was any other granny square patterns people would like to see, and they said granny square shorts or pants, as in trousers, and we came up with like flares, combat trousers with pockets, and a sparkly bag. I'm excited to start on all of those. Put my yarn back. My cubes are like rammed with yarn, so I have to give it a hoof to make it shut. I got this yarn for a design. This is the Twinkle. James C. Brett, I was right. I was trying to think what yarn I'd use, and I kept saying Brett. Is it Brett? It's Brett. I used the black version for this. I actually used the pound shop version and I couldn't get hold of that, so I then used the Brett dude. Ooh. As a treat for completing the photo shoot for this collection, I got some yarn. I know, Keely said stay away from it, it's not good yarn, but look at it. It's pink. Hey Barbie, hey. And then I got rainbow hardware. But I'm not designing at the moment, so I've left it to one side. What about the rainbow and the orange? Oh, backpack. So Teresa has put backpack please. I'm not going to give spoilers, but spoiler alert, I've got that covered for you already, so I'm glad that you definitely want that. I have 2 collections planned for next year, 2024. One of them is a collection of bags, and one of them is a scrap yarn collection. The bags, backpack, that's all I'm going to say. But the rest I'm going to keep. And then, like, inspiration. Okay, I've said enough. And then, so excited for it. Scrap yarn. I've got 6 pattern ideas for that one. So there is a bag, a jumper, a blanket. There could potentially be 2 blankets. I don't know if 2 blankets in a collection is too much. I don't know whether I want to focus more on clothing or accessories. There's pros and cons to both. The accessories I find easier because I don't need them grading, and they're smaller, so they're more portable to work on. The patterns are still as in-depth and take me just as long to write up, but it's quicker to make more samples. Like making 2 of these or making 2 revivals, it's easier. So, and I put on my vision board that I really wanted to do more accessories, so homeware, blankets, cushions, items around the house, and then bags. So many bags. So is 2 blankets in one collection too much? Shard's put, we need more blankets. It's good to know, because I have that much scrap yarn. If I could make 2 blankets, I would use up quite a bit of it, I think. I've seen crochet coats, and I really want to dive into that. My tummy's grumbling, I'm hungry. I already know how I'm going to make it. I think I'm just worried about grading it, so maybe I need to find someone to grade it for me. Shard's put the hardware is gorgeous, and yes, the backpack. So you can get these off Amazon. I did actually buy them from a shop. I'll see if I can link the shop, because it was near where I had the photo shoot, but you'll be able to get them online. Teresa put, yay. Do you want big backpack or mini? So like this is, I'll put it next to my head for the reference, or do you want like big? Let me know. I was thinking mini. So when I say coat, I'm thinking like waist length, and I'm like thinking like puffer jacket type, quilted, padded, big, warm. Not necessarily 100% granny square either. I'm thinking textured, maybe like fluffy yarns. I know exactly, I can see the design, I know exactly how I'm going to make it. It's just scaring me, so maybe I need to make it. Shard put mini would be a cute backpack. Teresa put mini. Perfect. Got you covered. Got that sorted. Can't wait to show you more. I could show you more, but I'm not going to right now, because this is about this collection, and then the next collection we will do. Maybe I'll do a live before the launch. I was thinking of maybe doing like monthly lives on Instagram or YouTube. because then I don't have to do the editing, but I can make sure that you're getting videos, and it's a good way to be able to chat. So would you like to do a monthly live? I also wanted to put in like Zoom calls so we could do crochet together. I'm just thinking out loud. Shard put, you did make a curtain once. I think a coat is in the realm of possibility. I want to make a curtain for this room. When Brad moved in, he put like boring grey curtains up, and I was thinking of making a curtain, and because this is going to be Teddy's room eventually, I was going to make it in the same colours that I made Arrival, so cream with the colourful granny squares. YouTube lives, and also shall I put, yes, I miss the Zooms. I think I'll start doing the YouTube lives more regular, because my schedule is to put out a video every 2 weeks on YouTube. If I didn't need to do the editing, it would be every week, so that either leaves me with hiring an editor or not editing. And right now the not editing is more feasible with my budget, so YouTube lives would be a good one. It'd also be a great way to talk about things that are going on, and I can do them at night when Teddy is asleep. So yeah, I feel like we've covered. Check my go through. I can check my notifications, and because my phone is unlocked, they don't come through to my watch. Email. Flips, reviews. Also, I had the photo shoot, and then I did it 2 weeks ago, and I didn't give myself enough time to get the photos returned back to me, so they're not actually in the patterns. So at some point in the future, maybe October, I need to update all of the patterns with the new photos. Yes. Oh my, what? Oh, how many have I got? 19! This is only, what? Oh gosh! Oh gosh! Oh. 19! I'm pretty sure I wrote Natasha's name, and now Melissa. Thank you. Melissa put, as a tester, I've got to read them because I've not seen them. Melissa put, as a tester for Iconic, I can vouch for how wonderful this pattern is. Heather has written clearly, provided tutorials, and truly thought out the construction of the bag and our new techniques, and absolutely love my new bag. I've received so many compliments on my finished Iconic. Oh my gosh. My cheeks hurt. Shard, thank you, Shard. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. No cry. Shard's put a review as well. I'm not gonna read them all out now because I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna write your name. You would have got the collection, Shard, for doing Victory. So we need to sort that out. I'll get you the branding presentation and whatnot and make sure that, yeah, that you've received plenty. Oh my gosh. So Shard left one. Oh, I'm sure when I started I had 14. Anna made Revival and Amore. 19. Woo. And then Kirsty left one. She's Kirsty, thank you. Did I show Anna? Anna and Lorna, Zebra Kitten. Lorna's put, heartstrings will pull at your heartstrings. There is so much scope with this pattern to make it your own. Got a colour scheme or want to make a scrappy blanket? This pattern has your back, detailed pattern with photos and charts to show you how to join each square. The whole collection is a granny square dream. What would be your first pattern? Okay, so I need 6 more reviews to have reached that goal, and send an email out, and then I've reached all of my collection goals. Oh my gosh, let me check my oh my gosh. So excited. Right. I think that's me done now. I need to go and eat and sleep and cry, but happy tears now, happy tears. I want to just say a huge thank you to all of you for just making this collection a reality, for your support, for your orders. My phone's down, so obviously I plugged it in but I didn't turn it on, did I? Silly me. Thank you so much for everything. Let's have a look and see what's been said. Oh, Shard's been sewing in things like Victory on chat. Pamela's put, what a fabulous cushion. Yes, that's very true. Margarita's, I hope I'm saying your name right. It said, don't forget to hit the thumbs up on your way out. Shard's put, always happy to give love and support. You've done amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. Like, my cheeks hurt from smiling. I'm gonna go and get some food. Get into bed. And just process it all. Marquita. Thank you. Thank you, Marquita, for everything and commenting. and thank you all for being here. I'm wow. I'm gonna go now and just thank you. Gonna go before I start crying again. And I'm no longer squiffy, by the way. And I'm gonna get all of the post-it notes put up and take a photo. So wherever you are in the world, enjoy the rest of your day, evening. Here it's like 10:30, so enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you for joining, and we shall get together soon and do another live. I don't know if I'll pre-plan or if I'll just jump on and do them. We'll see. But thank you so much, and wow, thank you. I need to figure out how to turn these off again. Found it. Goodbye. Bye. See you. Thanks for coming.